Welcome back in to Janesville. Second period about to start. Regents down 1-0 after one. Face off one to the Regents. Hager carries into the Janesville zone. Hager working on the wall. Now it's hung up in a puddle. Drew plays it high to Gustafson. Gustafson walks to the line. Now Hager, shot blocked. Gustafson hustles over. Now Ford. And it's chipped up into the Regent bench. .26 left in the second period. Neutralized faceoff Aiden Lee with Angela Warwick and Jack Kenny. Janesville wins the draw and carries out. Gustafson in the corner. Janesville plays it across the blue line. Gustafson behind our net. Up for Warwick. Warwick. Back down. Aiden Lee. Up to Warwick. Now Aiden Lee again. Aiden Lee carries out. Ahead to Jack Kenny. Into the zone. Jack. Shot. Saved. Gustafson holds it in. Aiden Lee giving chase. Now Janesville carries up. Past Jonah Tollefson. Past Sam Lee into the corner. Sam Lee plays the body. Miles Mendick. Now Sam Lee. Off the glass but not out. Sam Lee picks it back up. Sam Lee has it poked away. Now Hager intercepts that shot in front of the net. Hager carries into the zone. Shot saved. Janesville gets a touch on it. Gustafson banks it off of the boards. Hager ahead for Miles. Now Hager off the boards. Hager steps up. Jonah Tollefson collects and plays it across. And penalty coming up on Tollefson. Both of them? Taking both of them. Cross check. And slash. So matching minors. And we'll continue to play 5-on-5. Tollefson in the box for a slash. Face off, hung up at the dot. Now Gabe Ford comes out with it. Ford dumps it into the corner, giving chase. Ford caught the goaltender by surprise, but they're able to clear it out. Here's our first look at senior defenseman Josh Douglas. Ford gets a skate on that one. And we're going to have another penalty here on Janesville. I think. No? I'm not sure what the whistle was. Offside, maybe? I don't know. Not sure what that whistle was. Neutral zone faceoff here with Aiden Lee, Angela Warwick, and Jack Kenny. Kenny crashes down the wall. Now Sam Lee chips it in around the corner. Warwick plays it high to Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee walks it in. Shot blocked in traffic. Rebound. Shot deflected wide. And now Janesville plays it long. This should be icing, but Osmond comes out to play it. Now a save by Osmond. Aiden Lee chips it ahead. Miles Mendick giving chase. Ethan Eberhardt on. There's sophomore Ethan Eberhardt. Shot blocked. Now Sam Lee's shot blocked. Janesville getting in the way of a lot of our shots tonight so far. Boucher deflected that pass, but Janesville able to regain possession. Now Hager sticks it away. Into the zone for Miles. Miles Mendick working low. Now plays it in front. Boucher. Now Ford. Shot blocked in front. Janesville clears it high. Gustafson holds it in at the blue line. Shot saved. 12:19 left to go here in the second period. And the offenders both exit the box. Tollefson heads back to the bench. Offensive zone faceoff here with Drew Mendick, Aiden Voss, and Cooper Tollefson, freshman Cooper Tollefson. Janesville plays it long. Gustafson hustles back to it. Gustafson wins the race. Now a shot and a save by Osmond. 12:19 left to go in the second. Defensive zone faceoff. Josh Douglas headed off. Sam Lee coming on. Drew wins the draw to Sam Lee. Sam Lee plays it off the boards and out. Cooper Tollefson giving chase. Now Drew and Gustafson sandwich the puck carrier. Gustafson plays it ahead for Cooper. Here's Cullen Gustafson. Gustafson into the zone. Shot saved. Drew couldn't get to the rebound before the Janesville player got there. Kenny pokes it away. Now Warwick. Janesville into the zone. Sam Lee takes a swipe at it. Shot and a save by Osmond. Sam Lee ahead for Kenny. Janesville centers it. Drew Mendick lifts the stick. Now a shot and a goal. And Janesville leads it now 2-0. $11-12 left to go in the second. Regents trailing 2-0. Aiden Lee out there with sophomore Wesley Hickman Ball and freshman Graham Reddig. Face off, one to the Regents. Graham Reddig picks it up. Graham gains the red line and dumps it in around the boards. Aiden Lee giving chase. Janesville around the boards. Janesville plays it out. Hager up for Aiden Lee.
Secondary assistant number 9, Cooper Seafeld. With 11-12 remaining in the
Here's
period.
Douglas. Douglas tried to play it high. Janesville able to hold the zone. Douglas ties up the Janesville player in front. And Hickman Ball clears the zone. Hager kicks that one to the wall. Now plays it around the boards. Douglas. Now Graham Reddig ahead for Hickman Ball. Hickman Ball plays it out. Graham Reddick with a good poke. Now Hager picks it up. Hager chips into the zone rather. Gustafson. And Janesville ices it. 9:46 left to go in the second. Regents down 2-0. Offensive zone face-off here with Isaac Boucher, Miles Mendick, and Jonah Tollefson, along with Cullen Gustafson and Sam Lee. Face-off 1 to Janesville. They play it high. Gustafson jumps it. Gustafson holds it in. Good play by Cullen. Tollefson pressuring low. Now Gustafson at the blue line. Plays it in front. Boucher. Now Miles takes a shot. Saved. Miles still working. Now Tollefson plays it in front for Boucher. Boucher. Shot blocked. Now it hops Gustafson's stick at the blue line. Sam Lee's there. Sam Lee kicks it loose to Miles. Miles with Boucher. Now Miles wrangled off of the puck. Boucher tracks back. Now a shot and a glove save by Osmond. 9 minutes left to go here in the second. Regents down 2-0. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Drew Mendick with Gabe Ford and Aiden Voss, along with Gustafson and Hager. Regents down 2-0. Shot deflected in traffic. Mendick, Drew ties him on the boards. Now Gustafson takes a bull rush at him. That one deflected by Gabe Ford. Drew plays the body. Gustafson plays the puck around the boards. Hager in pursuit. Hager drops it for Gustafson. Gustafson wins it away. Gustafson now it trickles onto the net. Gustafson plays the body. Now Hager around the boards for Ford. Gustafson ices it. This is a delayed icing call. I'm not sure what I guess maybe because the Janesville goalie stepped out, they thought he might play it. 7:51 left in the second. Regents down 2-0. Defensive zone face-off here with Aiden Lee, Jack Kenny, Angelo Warwick, Sam Lee, and Josh Douglas. Face-off 1 to the Regents. Sam Lee up for Kenny. Now Aiden Lee. Janesville dumps in. Sam Lee ahead for Warwick. Janesville dumps back in. Josh Douglas plays it out. Kenny giving chase. Now Warwick jumps that one from behind. Here's Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee sends it in front. Kenny collects behind the net. Kicks it to himself. And Janesville able to clear the zone. Douglas works back. This should be icing. No. Douglas's pass intercepted by Janesville. Now Tollefson collects the pass on the backside. Tollefson loses the handle. Plays it down to Sam Lee. Sam Lee behind our net. 6:50 left to go here in the second. Regents down 2-0. Tollefson throws it off the back wall. Miles in pursuit. Janesville clears the zone. Hager collects outside the zone. Dumps back in. Miles giving chase. Now Gustafson. Gustafson's shot saved. Ford wheels and fires a shot wide. Gustafson hustles over to hold in at the blue line. Now plays it in around the boards. And Janesville clears it long. This one on net. Osmond steps out to play it. Up for Hager. Hager ahead to Boucher to Ford. Ford. Shot. Saved. Ford looked like he wanted to pass that one, then decided to shoot. 5:45 left in the second period. The Janesville goalie has lost his stick. His stick is way over in the corner. Regents can't hold the zone. Gustafson's dump intercepted, and the Janesville goalie able to skate over to the corner to pick up his stick. Hager puts a Janesville player on his behind. Now Gustafson slips one for Kenny. Kenny doesn't corral it. Now plays it up for Drew Mendick. Drew into the zone. 5 minutes left in the second period. Aiden Lee. Now Hager. Loose to Aiden Lee. Now Kenny. Kenny's shot saved. Kenny on his own rebound. Tries to tuck it in, and the Janesville goalie makes the save. 4:49 left in the second. Offensive zone faceoff. Boucher, Miles Mendick, and Jonah Tollefson, along with Sam Lee and Josh Douglas. Regents trailing 2-0. Shots on goal getting closer to even. 19-14 in favor of Janesville. Boucher holds it in. Sam Lee tries to play it low. Tollefson works back. Good stick by Douglas. Sam Lee picks up the puck. Sam Lee off the boards. Here's Miles. Now Douglas. Up for Miles. Miles tries to chip off the boards. Sam Lee now. Bangs high off the boards to Tollefson. Now Boucher. Boucher at the red line. Blue line. Shot. Saved. Up into the netting and out of play. 4:08 left in the second. Offensive zone face-off coming up. Regents down 2-0. And it's Drew Mendick coming on with Gabe Ford and Aiden Boss. Mendick wins the draw. Ford fires a shot, saved. Drew Mendick collects, plays it off the boards for Ford. Ford up for Voss. Janesville able to hold in. Now Gustafson collects. Gustafson at the red line, dumps in. Drew Mendick giving chase. Drew lifts the stick. Drew in front for Kenny. Janesville able to clear it out. Here's Hager, wide for Mendick. Drew into the zone. Kenny pressuring on the forecheck. Now Aiden Lee takes a swipe at it. Janesville player able to collect. Janesville into the zone. Kenny plays through the hands. Gustafson picks up the puck on the backside. Gustafson chips it long. Icing waved off. Aiden Lee giving chase. Janesville carries out. Shot blocked by Hager. Hager plays it up for Warwick. Warwick ties him up. Now Miles Mendick. Tried to play it off the boards. Janesville able to hold it in. Now Gustafson steals it away, plays it around the boards from his knees. Warwick works over. Now Hager. Now Gustafson. Gustafson ices it. 2:19 left in the second. Defensive zone face-off. Here, Boucher, Tollefson, And Miles Mendick, along with Sam Lee and Josh Douglas. 2:19 left in the second. Face off, one to the Regents. Sam Lee plays it around. Boucher clears it from in front. Janesville at the goal line. Now Boucher intercepted. Boucher blocks that one. Now it comes around the boards. Oh, that's Wesley Hickman Ball. That's sophomore Wesley Hickman Ball playing wing with this line right now. Now it comes free. Boucher ahead for Tollefson. And Josh Douglas is going to go to the box here for an elbow. And the Regents are on a penalty kill with 1:39 left in the second, down 2-0. The Regent parents across the way didn't like that call. I didn't see it. I got the sense that they were sort of scrapping. But Douglas in the box for 2 minutes.
Regents penalty number 35, Joshua Douglas, 2 minutes for Elwing. Puts the Bluebirds on Pollard play.
Shot saved by Osmond. Gustafson gloves it and dumps it. Jack Kenny off, Aiden Lee off, Drew Mendick on, Jonah Tollefson on. Janesville into the zone. Around the net, Sam Lee sent himself into the boards. Shot and a save by Osmond. 46 seconds left in the period. Drew Mendick pressuring the puck carrier. Now Sam Lee. Now it comes high. Janesville shot, saved by Osmond. Rebound through the crease. Crossing pass through everybody. Mendick picks it up on the backside. 15 seconds left. Mendick carries in. Now his shot off of a defender's skate. 5 seconds left. Mendick intercepts at the blue line, holds it in. Mendick, tried to find Aiden Lee on the backside, but the horn sounds. End of 2 periods here. Regents headed to the locker room down 2-0. We'll start the third period with 21 seconds left on the penalty kill. Regents down 2-0. Go Regents. I'll be back for the third.